Morgue stories, and instead of my normal background picture, this here is Michael Mastromarino, the Biomedical Tissue Service. He was a dentist up until 2002 when he was caught using drugs while working on his patients. So what did he do? He decided to start a biomedical tissue service based out of Fort Lee, New Jersey. That's where you take bones and tissue and things, and you can place them from a dead body into a living body. It's not uncommon. Many of you probably already know this. You can take organs and stuff like that, and the difference between the bone and the tissue is that it has a better response than some of your organs. So you have 4 basic conditions in which you're supposed to perform this. First, you have to have permission of the deceased and or the family. Second, the person couldn't have any communicable diseases. Third, the person can't be too old. And finally, the person can't be dead longer than 15 hours. Well, Michael, as you may have imagined, ignored all of these basic rules. He used a network of undertakers, and it would pay them about $1,000 per body. Send a team of 3 people out to harvest the body. None of the families were actually aware that any of this was happening. One notable body that was carved up was the former host of PBS Masterpiece Theater, Alistair Cook. When Cook died, he was 94 and had cancer, yet arm and leg bones were taken from his body. On each body, Mastromarino apparently paid 10 to 15 grand in illegally harvested bone and tissue from at least 1,076 bodies. If you do the math, this grotesque scam made Mastromarino a multi-millionaire. The problem was that the people were all getting sick from these transplants. Just a few horrifying examples include a 23-year-old man who had surgery to repair a torn ACL. He was given a cadaver cartilage. It was harvested 19 hours after death. During the extra time in the dead body, a deadly fungus formed on the cartilage, and it was transplanted in, and it infected the man's knee. A 74-year-old woman got a bone implant on her lower back, and she contracted syphilis. 41-year-old man tested positive for HIV and hepatitis C after getting a bone implant, a degenerative disc disease. And again, these are just a few of the cases. Ultimately, his whole plan started to fall apart in November of 2004. New York police got involved, found all these funeral homes. Mastromarino was ultimately sentenced to 18 to 54 years, but he died of metastatic liver cancer in July of 2013.